box of both before bed. Remind me of my mama. We don't talk enough, usually she calls first.
I did it. I finally did it. I wrote my real estate exam last night. It feels good to be done studying for now. All that studying, all that grinding. I didn't upload on YouTube for like 2.5 weeks. In the next vlog, I will be opening my results on camera at the very beginning of the vlog. So we will all find out at the same time if I passed or not. So today is a full Vancouver day in the life. I wanted to do a day in the life because I saw this day coming up on the weather app. It said it was gonna be gorgeous, and it is, and it's warm. And this camera is not gonna leave my hand because the summers in this city are just unmatched. Since this is a day in the life, it's not all fun and games. I do be working every day. I get up around 8 every morning and this is when I do my negotiating with brands. I'm very present in knowing my value. Even though it is the weekend, I definitely work like 6-7 days a week, probably like 10 hours a day. It's way better than when I used to work a 9 to 5 because every time I think of any type of work, I always think about the potential. And when you work a 9 to 5, the potential is your salary. That's the max potential. It's got a cap. But when you have something of your own, there is no limit on your potential. So kind of the more you work, the better things get. Since I knew it was gonna be sunny, I did organize something. Recently, my sister Christina, she's been saying she wants to buy an e-bike, but she's never even tried one. And we can't really just buy one because we're not made of money yet. So I emailed this local Kitsilano company, e-bikes, and I was like, hey, can we rent out some bikes? And now we have a few hours with some e-bikes. And I can't forget this because we're going disc golfing.
I wonder when it all comes to an end. I wish that you could stay, but you choose to run away, yeah. I wonder if you ever leave my head, cause the time is running out, but we'll meet again someday.
Go ahead, throw your first one. Hey, went around it. If you don't know what disc golfing is, like this is the net. So the Frisbee hits this thing and then it's supposed to fall inside. It's a good sunny day activity because you know it's free. You just walk up and throw your discs. I mean, you need to buy discs.
Leave my head, cause the time is running out, but we'll...
Oh my goodness.
If you do the full course, honestly, this is a good hour, more than an hour probably, to do the full thing. There's probably like 18 holes, right? So before we head back home, because we're finishing up here, I wanted to let you guys know that e-bikes is the sponsor of this video and they wanted to give away 20 codes for a free full day for you guys to try out their bikes. So in the description of this video, there are 20 codes and it's first come, first serve. So if you want to try out one of these bikes, go grab a code from the description and go to their website and book a day that works for you. Or my sister will take all the codes for herself and book it before you. So you should go now. Their shop is on West 4th Avenue and they're also opening up a new shop on Denman Street. And if you do rent one, let them know that Adam sent you.
I liked your picture, but it was an accident.
So a big part of getting my license and being a realtor is marketing, right? But that's where I have to be careful, is that I'm not gonna become, I'm sorry to say this, but most realtors, their marketing is not personable. It's all about, look at this house, buy this house. It's not engaging at the end of the day. So I will not be like those realtors out there. My content is not gonna change. I'm not gonna start wearing suits in every video. You don't have to worry about that. There's a time and place for suits, I know that, but it's not my own videos. You know, I wanna be known as the YouTuber or creator who also happens to be a real estate agent. I'm not a real estate agent who makes videos. And I know all I did there was switch around some words, but it's deeper than that. Either way, when I pass my exam, I will be almost fully licensed. There's a few more steps I need to do, but I'm pretty much there. And so very soon I will be able to help people buy and sell houses. What I'm saying is these vlogs aren't going anywhere. Me, you know, Adam's not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm not gonna start wearing a suit in my videos, in my vlogs, just to look like a realtor or be like a realtor, right? Because I'm me first and then a realtor, you know? It is time for a home improvement portion of this vlog. I've got a shelf here and I've had this for about 2 months. And it's been sitting against my wall. I've designed this whole apartment so far by myself, which I don't have much business speaking about interior design. The only knowledge I have is from watching Netflix shows from when I was like 15 when I watched them with my mom. But it may have worked because I like how it looks in here. It's airy, minimal, cozy, and it works for the background of YouTube videos, which was like the main goal. If I didn't succeed on that one, there would be a problem. And I do have something to sit on the shelf already. The fake cacti. I bought these and the first thing that someone said to me was Joe Lee, and he said, I hate them. So, Joe, if you ever come over, please don't break them, okay? They're going to be on my shelf. I don't think he actually hated them. I couldn't really tell. He's a nice guy. It wasn't mean. It wasn't mean.
Jumping out the whip, shit cold. Watching my step ground froze. Most of my days spent alone.
There we go.
Same with my bro, he knows. Ay, gotta pay dues. Walking in mud, you can check my shoes. Tryna bite this, might chip your tooth. Tryna come with you, fake no room.
There it is in the background. We get to admire it. You know, I've been very efficient lately. I've been having my phone on do not disturb mode for like 8 hours a day. And for people who text me, it says, Adam has do not disturb on. And they can send the message through to notify me anyways. And I've just been not getting disturbed at all because there's no real important texts that need to go through immediately. The do not disturb, it reminded me of the great explorer Napoleon, and as funny as that sounds, this is relevant. Napoleon was an explorer and he would be out on his ship going to different land masses discovering stuff, and he would get hundreds of letters all the time, every week. And so he would get his letters and he would wait 3 weeks to open them. And he did that because chances were, after 3 weeks, the problem that was in that letter or whatever was going on in the letter probably would have solved itself or not be relevant anymore once it hit 3 weeks. And when I read that, I was like, that's freaking savage. That is savage. It's like being left undelivered for 3 weeks, but also very like efficient. So in the end, he only had to respond to a few letters here and there because they were the only ones that mattered anymore. I wanted to hang that shelf relatively quick because Casey is on our way over and we are going on a hike, which a lot of people move to Vancouver and British Columbia specifically for hiking. I don't love hiking enough to move somewhere for it, but I get why people do because they're super nice and you can see mountains like wherever you are. You can always look around and there they are. Lots of hikes, lots of hikes. So we're driving through downtown Vancouver right now and we are going to do this hike called, or the lookout is called Quarry Rock Lookout, and we're going along the Boundary Trail. It's about 2 hours. Look, that's Cirque du Soleil. We just parked and Casey's getting out through my door because there's a big puddle, a big mud puddle here. Why don't you get out in the mud? This trail is not very well marked at all, so we think we're going the right way, but who knows? Maybe this is the last video clip I ever record, you know? Someone just said hi to us because they recognize me from the channel and everything, so I didn't catch your name, but if you ever see me, definitely say hi. We just finished the hike. I'd say it was around intermediate, maybe like beginner intermediate. Took us 2 hours and 45 minutes after we stopped at the end, and then also took our time putting my camera down for a lot of B-roll. So overall, what would you give it out of 10? I'd say like a 7.
Yeah, 7.
7, 7.5. It was nice. Good view. I think one of the questions I get the most in the DMs is like, should I move downtown in Vancouver when I move here, or should I live around downtown? There's upsides and downsides to living in downtown or in like Kitsi or Mount Pleasant or like the surrounding areas around downtown. Personally, downtown can be a bit much. Loud noises, there's sirens all the time. You know, they both have their positives and negatives. So I always tell people, look for a good apartment that you can afford, that looks nice and you'd be comfortable in. And when you find it, then look at its location instead of looking at the location first. Look in the Vancouver area, but I think the apartment's more important because you're never that far away from getting downtown on transit. You don't even need a car. Overall, for me, downtown, there's a bit too much stuff going on. I like being a little bit separated where there's still stuff going on, and I can go to where stuff's going on if I want, but I can go find a park here where there's not tons of people around or bike through the forest, and that kind of stuff appeals to me. So we're going down there. Lululemon's design for this hood is pretty epic.